Scorpio, how are you? It's Star. We're here for your whole story reading for August 2020. So I do want to tell you, as I was preparing the cards for the reading, meditating on your energy, I kept seeing aces. So I feel as though a lot of you are embarking on a new cycle in your life. You're starting something new. And then as I was gonna pick up this deck here, it just kind of got away from me and all the cards went all over the place. So sorry, I had my hair stuck in there. So I don't know if some of you are starting fresh, starting anew after something fell apart. Okay, that's kind of how I picked it up, but may not be. I guess we shall see. So for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. The whole story reading is where we go through the entire deck. Sometimes all the messages will resonate with you, sometimes maybe only some of them. Sometimes it's a mishmash of messages that come through, and a lot of times it's very much like an in-depth reading of one particular subject. It just depends. So it is a general reading. If the messages do not resonate with you, hopefully I'll catch you next month. All right, let's see what we have. I usually don't shuffle like this, and I don't know why I'm shuffling this way. I shuffle like one way first, and then a couple times vertically. So interesting. Okay, I'll just let that be. Scorpio, August 2020, what do they need to know? What can they expect, August 2020? Okay, one more. I do like to shuffle on camera so that you see that I'm not rigging the deck. Okay. All right, let's get started. All right. Now there's definitely the creation of something new here in Leo season happening. So this month, we are in Leo season right now. For some of you, there's definitely a change in your family situation somehow. I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, obviously not all of you, because again it's a general reading, but I do feel like for some of you you may be going through like a divorce that you don't necessarily want to happen, or it's happening but you're having a hard time, emotionally coming to terms with that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. But yes, definitely new beginning here. For some of you, it's like career related. Others are like you may be moving, or you're starting. For some of you, it's a new job. I see happening. New opportunities in business. Let's see. Bear with me while I get all these cards out. Yeah, I definitely see a separation here for at least some of you Scorpios. Um, it's a separation from someone who has been in your life for quite a while. I'm feeling like over a decade. But things didn't go too well with this person, and you need time apart from them in order to feel good about yourself again. So this is bringing a lot of instability in your life. I'm picking up as well that this happened as a result possibly of third party situations. But there's someone here still fighting for this connection. Like I said, someone in this equation doesn't want this to end. They don't want to be alone. They're afraid of being alone, single. They just don't want to do that. And so there's healing that's happening here because someone is hurting. There's a lot of emotion. I feel as though somebody here, so this could be you, or I feel like I'm talking about a couple here who's going through a separation or a divorce. Whichever side of the equation you're on, but there's someone here who's making a decision for change. But action isn't necessarily taking place, not because they don't want the action to take place, but because they just don't want to face the arguing, the bickering, the conflict that would go along with that. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so. Yeah, someone's definitely fighting for this relationship to remain together. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on a female energy. Okay, so if you are a male Scorpio, I feel it's the female who's going to, or who is taking this time to make the decision to end it. I feel it's the female energy who wants to end it. So if you're a Scorpio female, I feel it's you who wants to end it. Because it becomes very clear, so someone, again, I'm getting that there's a separation before the actual divorce happened, or before even starting any kind of divorce proceedings, like before filing paperwork or anything like that. And during that period of time, one of the people is really trying to fight for this to not to happen. But the other person, it seems as though they've already made up their mind. They're just kind of buying time while the tension dies down a bit. Yeah, so it's almost as if they want to make it seem like there's still hope, but in reality, they know exactly what they're doing. Someone's being sneaky, in other words. Yeah. Okay, and again, I feel it's the female energy. Okay. So I have to say, I feel as though there was a third party. Again, I'm picking up like another woman. Could be another man, but I'm picking up very strongly that it's the female who wants to end the relationship because there was another woman in the equation. Yeah, so I'm getting that there's a karmic cycle that is ending, or this relationship is and nearing its completion. Yeah, absolutely. So we have the Ten of Wands there with the World card, and the Two of Pentacles. So the change is definitely coming. Okay. Yes. So the final decision that's going to be made is going to lead to sadness. But it's because, it's all on how you look at things, because it is sad that this relationship is ending. However, so if you're the woman in the relationship, now this can go either way, but I'm just going to go with how I'm going to say it. So don't get mad at me. I'm just saying it how it says it, but how I'm going to say it, but you take it however it resonates. I feel as though the woman got cheated on. The woman on in this relationship got cheated on, and so she is seeing that there's no way that this, she could ever trust again, and so she wants a chance at happiness. Now, on the flip side, whichever gender you are, but if you are the one who was doing the cheating, then, it depends on how you look at this. If you were cheating, then there was something that was lacking in this relationship, and so you can also see this as an opportunity for you to find true happiness, for you to find a relationship where you don't need to go out and stray. Yeah, that's exactly what I see here. And then we have the Lover's card in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the other thing is this can also mean that this breakup, it's like somebody already has someone waiting in the wings, so they already have someone in mind that they're going to start a new relationship with. Okay, I'm picking up that although this is an opportunity to, start fresh or whatever, there's someone here thinking like, oh, I don't want to have to start all over with somebody new. It's not such an attractive, endeavor. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so even though there is all this emotion, I feel like somebody's doing a lot of crying. There's a lot of crying. If there's not actual crying, it's definitely like feeling very hurt and depressed, sad inside. Sometimes even mad or raging. I'm getting like raging, but it's out of sadness. Okay. But I also feel here that your own intuition is telling you, you just have to look toward the future. There is no, at some point, someone here, even though they're trying to hold on, they're going to come to terms and realize that they just have to let go and continue on with life here. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So again, female energy, lacking receptivity, there is no more passion left here because of deceit. Yeah, for sure. Look at this. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. So that's a total player, total cheater. And so that made someone lose their love, lose their desire to keep this going. Because someone was being very self-indulgent, selfish overall. And it's like they gave up a good thing, or they gave up something that they had built upon, through the years. Like I said, I feel like this is a relationship that has been going on for possibly over a decade, and gave all that up for just a good time. And I don't feel like this was the first time either. This was not like one incident. This was multiple incidents. This had happened before perhaps, and somebody was forgiven, and then they went and did it again. So again, whatever side of the coin you're on there. But aside from that relationship situation, I do see new opportunities with regards to career as well, or business. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Scorpio. So it was what I was picking up on. I feel, you're starting anew because something fell apart. So it looks like it was a relationship, a marriage, possibly, or a very committed relationship. At the very least, you live with this person. That's what I'm sensing. Isn't that interesting? Look at how I picked up all the cards. You saw me pick it up. Look where I landed here, Seven of Swords, and look where I landed here, Seven of Swords. So there was definitely deceit, cheating. I'm picking up third party situations strongly. Okay, so let's see. So Scorpio, if this is you, where perhaps you were cheating and your partner left you because of that, I do feel that there's a struggle here. Eventually, you're going to come to terms with it, um, but I feel like there's a struggle. Like you're going to be trying really hard to not allow this to happen, but I feel it's going to happen anyway. Okay. Yeah. My goodness. Yes. Okay. I see somebody single here. I also see a trip. I see a trip, a journey. This could be by air or possibly a road trip. I feel like it's more by air. So some of you may be traveling quite a distance. And this may be impulsive, like it may be like when you realize that there's nothing you could do here, nothing you say or do is going to change the situation. You may just decide to pick up and leave and go to, I don't know, another country, another city. Yeah, for sure. I'm picking that up on a lot of you. So, okay, yeah, so yeah. Hmm. I'm also getting that you're going to want to be single for a while. Or either you're going to want to, or this is coming through as guidance that you need to take your time here and be single for a while. Now, if that's guidance, then it may be that, and you yourself better than anybody, but it may be that you tend to fall into these patterns where you don't want to be alone, and so you may jump into another relationship because remember, excuse me, in the previous spread I kind of saw that there was somebody waiting in the wings, so there may be an opportunity there, but I feel like this is a warning for some of you that you really should just take your time and not succumb to this fantasy. I'm seeing, I feel this is you. I feel you're going to have a tough time healing from this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing here, again, this intent to convince the other person not to allow this to be destroyed. Don't throw it all away. That's what I'm seeing somebody saying, like, don't throw this all away. Let's work on it. But there is that feeling is definitely not reciprocated, and so there's strife, there's conflict here because it is over. That's what I'm seeing consistently. It's over. Yeah. So this is like we've tried long enough. I'm kind of feeling like this relationship was on the rocks for a while. Again, I feel as though the infidelity had happened in the past, and I feel as though somebody was forgiven, and they had another opportunity, and that for that very reason, it's like it's over. It's already, you've given me proof that this relationship has failed, and so someone feels like they need to move on. But I am seeing, there's this fear here, and I feel like it's a fear of being alone. And so there's an urge to, have this trip, go on some kind of getaway. in order to clear your mind, clear your head. Yeah, because you see look at this, three of swords with the five of swords. There's just too much conflict, too much heartbreak. You just want to get away from it all. And so yes, see, Ace of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you're reaching out to other people to help you rebuild your life after yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Five of Cups, after an unfortunate ending, the ending of a cycle, a major cycle in your life, an era, you know. So again, I feel as though this is a relationship that was very long-standing relationship, and so there's a lot of sadness with regards to that. Now, okay, I feel like someone's ego is definitely getting in the way, or someone is gloating, or someone is like rubbing it in the other person's face that they're happy now. So I don't know which side this is on, but there's an attempt here to do that. To, again, the word rage keeps coming into my mind. So I feel like someone is filled with so much rage that they go out there and they do things out of spite. Okay, so this may be like immediately dating somebody new and posting it all over Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you know, but this is very much like attention seeking behavior, and it's out of rage. Again, that's what I'm getting. Okay. See, okay, so again, I am picking up here in this area where I was telling you, I feel like this is guidance for you to take your time and just allow yourself to be single. Don't jump into another relationship. Now, you can be on either side of this, so it's either you or the other person. But I feel as though somebody does not do that. They don't take the time, they don't do the work that's necessary, that self-reflection, that, you know, healing time. They just don't invest in that at all, and that can have some dire consequences. Okay, because I'm picking up on a lot of impulsivity here, you see. Eight of Wands, which are the arrows of love with the Seven of Cups. So because somebody's feeling lonely, they're succumbing to this like fantasy and this having you know, a bunch of options. So they may be out there dating and falling in love with 2 or 3 people at the same time, and everybody, they're in love with everyone. But it's not that they're in love with everyone, it's just that they don't want to be alone. So this is more out of desperation. Yeah, okay, so again, I'm seeing a trip, like a long distance trip. I'm seeing it here, I'm seeing it here as well. Yeah, so this trip, the feeling behind this trip is like, okay, this divorce is going to happen, so let me go. I feel like either you or the other person has somebody already in mind that they're going to go after. And they want to post it all over the internet to get the other person jealous. Yeah, okay. So I'm seeing here in the month of August, during the time of Leo, there's going to be like an announcement. So maybe you've been keeping this from your inner circle or your friends, you know, friends, family. They don't really know what's going on. But this month you're going to make some sort of announcement that the relationship failed and you are now single. Yeah, it's going to take some time to be able to take that action. This action is seen as the last step, you know. It's when all hope is lost. Because I'm feeling like somebody's keeping this hush-hush because they feel like there's still some hope. And once all hope is lost, then that major announcement will come about the marriage, the situation. Yeah. Okay. So I feel here, I'm picking up the male energy is like making this announcement before even talking to the female energy. So the male decides to make the announcement before the female was prepared, and there may be some fighting about that as well. Mhm. Okay, let's see here. I'm feeling as though, again, someone is writing checks they can't cash. Not in the literal sense, but the person who didn't want to let go of the marriage, the committed relationship, they are starting to get into other relationships, or saying things to other people that they really don't even mean, or maybe they think they mean, or you think you mean, because this could be you, um, but it's only because of, you know, all the emotion that they're experiencing, the emotions stemming from having to walk away from this relationship that I feel you felt was going to be forever, but it turned out not to be that way. And so there's this feeling of like, oh, I don't care, I yeah, it's over, I don't care. But meanwhile, you know, they're stewing about, or you're stewing about it, you're almost obsessively thinking about this. Now, this could go on through, I'm feeling like the finalization of the situation will be towards the end of the year, around November. So this could go on for a few months here. Yeah, and I'm just seeing a lot of anger, negative thinking. I have to say, I'm feeling here a warning not to fall into this trap that I was just talking, because it's a trap, it's an ego trap, is what it is. This is someone who, because things didn't go as planned, or no matter what they, like, they're lost control of the situation, and so there's a lot of anger, but the anger is being misdirected. So if you were the one who was cheating and your spouse or your partner said no, enough is enough, then you have to kind of take that as your loss, you know, that was something that you did that caused this situation, or vice versa, however it resonates for you. um, but I feel as though, instead of taking the time to do self-reflection and to realize that, well, I played a major part in this occurring in my life, it just turns into rage, it turns into desperation, obsession, a lot of negativity. That's what I'm picking up on, and so falling into that ego trap will only cause more problems in the long run. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. Alrighty. Goodness. Let's finish this reading up for you. So again, going back to career or financial situations, I feel like there's going to be For some of you, some unexpected check that you're receiving, some unexpected funds um, that puts you in puts you in a more stable financial position, and it's unexpected. I don't know where it's coming from, but that's what I'm getting there. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look at this. Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be help from someone, help from family, help from the government. It could be like a grant, an unexpected, this, I don't know, maybe it's like a stimulus check. It could be. But I'm feeling like it's a big enough amount to where you feel like, oh, thank goodness, now I feel pretty stable. Oh, okay. For some of you, this can also be because of the separation. There's like a division of assets, so you're able to access some money that maybe was on hold for you. Yeah, so there's some unexpected news as well. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we end the reading up here. Okay, let me just say, financially, I feel like something good is going to happen this month. So there's the good news. What I'm seeing that I'm not particularly liking for you is that I feel that you go through these ups and downs. This is what I'm seeing, either you or the other person going through these ups and downs where there's, I almost see like, all those, what are they called? The cycles of grief, or whatever it is called. But like when something traumatic happens to you and you go through these different cycles, like a denial, sadness, anger, all of that. That's what I'm kind of seeing happening here. I'm seeing this process occurring, and I feel as though you go back and forth. It's like you have these moments where you're angry about, because I saw a lot of rage, and then it's like, whatever, I'm just going to move on with my life and find somebody new, and you go and do that, and then you're back to here at the end. I'm seeing that we're back to hoping for this other person, the person that left you, to come back into your life, and I just don't see that happening. I wish I could say otherwise, that there's some hope here, but I just do not see it. And I don't want to see you guys holding out for something, waiting to regain control of the situation. It's not happening, and I feel as though you have this propensity to just keep yourself waiting or holding on to the idea that this is a possibility, and I just have to say I don't see it. I feel like consistently throughout the entire reading, it's showing me that it's over, it's done. There's nothing that can be salvaged here. Okay, that is done with. So that's why I was saying there that, that guidance that we saw in there with the Hermit card is for you to take that time. It's really important. Take that time for yourself without involving any new people, because all they're going to do is muddy up the waters for you and create confusion in your mind and your heart, and you really need that time to heal. So I hope that you heed those warnings. If it's not you and it's the other person, then great. But I do see that this is going to be a difficult situation. It's not going to be easy, because I do feel that this was a relationship that was pretty long, and it seemed like everything was good, going well, or going to go well in the future, but it just did not work out that way. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, Scorpio, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.